YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. And just want to make this video as promised on my last one. Some of y'all are probably starting the new year off, anticipating tax season, probably gonna do a vehicle search and replace a vehicle or purchase a second vehicle. And a while back I told you I'd make a video about what my favorite search engine is, or vehicle shopping website is. For a lot of you out there, you like to use Marketplace, find a vehicle on the used market on Marketplace. Well, what I found, and from my experience, Marketplace is getting very difficult to find a good used vehicle. You could probably find something in your budget, but a lot of times you can't. It's very, very risky purchasing on Marketplace anymore, because you got so many people out there that are buying flooded vehicles and wrecked vehicles and cleaning them up and selling them. And once you buy that and you get a few weeks or months into ownership, you start encountering all kinds of issues. So I personally stay away from Marketplace. I've bought a couple of vehicles on Marketplace, and honestly I've regretted it after I've got the vehicle in. And I'm a mechanic and I look stuff over, and it's just, whether it be either the seller's not being fully honest, or they know that there's a problem lingering that's kind of undetectable, but they knew about it and that's why they're getting rid of it. There are all kinds of headaches. I used to use Cars.com years ago. I like Cars.com as far as it's got a lot of filters that I like to use, but my all-time favorite, which y'all want to, which is the reason for the video, my all-time favorite is Carfax. And I know there's some people say, oh, well, Carfax doesn't show everything, which is true. Carfax doesn't show everything. And by that, if someone has a vehicle that's a one owner, and up until that point there's no accidents, and they get a little fender bender, like a minor accident, and they pay for that wreck out of pocket, and it's not reported to an insurance company, or there's no police report done up on it, then yes, a vehicle could possibly be wrecked and there not be anything showing on Carfax. But 9 times out of 10, those cases are very, very minor fender benders, and it's something as simple as replacing a bumper, maybe a headlight or a tail light. They're minor. They're not frame altering collisions that require thousands of dollars of repair. But back to why I like Carfax is because it has all of those filters, and I can filter out whether or not I'm looking for a vehicle that has absolutely no damage on record. Ideally, on my first, think of vehicle shopping like fishing. You want to cast out your best net first, to where you're looking at the best examples of what you want the first time around. And it's possible that you don't find exactly what you're looking for in that first wave. So I will look for no accidents or damage, one owner, within my budget range, and under a certain mileage. And those are my initial main filters. And if I don't find a vehicle that I like within those filters, then what I will do is use that same filter but expand my radius. Ideally, everyone wants to buy local, you know, within a 50-mile radius, but sometimes I expand to 75 or 100 miles. You expand that search radius 75 to 100 miles with those same filters, and you're pretty much guaranteed to be looking at the best examples of what you got. Then you can sort on the site, you can sort price low to high. So let's just, for example, you want no accidents or damage, a one-owner vehicle, under 130,000 miles, and around $15,000 to $20,000, right? So you can put under $15,000, and it will show you everything available within that fits that criteria. Then you can even shrink that down, whether you're looking for a sedan, you're looking for a wagon, an SUV, a pickup truck. You can then keep narrowing that down, and then you don't have what they call choice overload, and you're not looking at 600 vehicles that fit that four main categories, right? The one owner, no accidents, price range, and mileage. You want to specify what type of vehicle you're looking for, whether that's an SUV, a truck, sedan. The one thing I wish that they would do, I'm not looking for one, or wouldn't be looking for one, but I know in the past when I did look for one, I wish that they would have a sub filter. Sorry for the jittery camera. I wish they had a way to filter sedans from compact, subcompact, mid-size, full-size. I wish there was that way to break that search further down, because what I found is any website you go to, shopping for a sedan is the hardest, because unless you're shopping for something specific, like if you're shopping specifically for a Toyota Avalon, that makes it easy. But if you're trying to shop for, okay, I want a mid-size sedan under $15,000, you know, etc., well, you're going to be scrolling through a sea of full-size, mid-size, compacts. If it's a sedan, it's going to be in there, and that's what I wish these sites would at least add on that. And it'll probably get that way with the SUVs. I mean, SUVs are just kind of going the same way, because if you're shopping for an SUV, they don't have it with compact SUV, mid-size SUV, you know, full-size SUVs. You don't really have that option either. But a little loophole around that I figured out is most small SUVs are four-cylinder. So when you scroll down through there, you can click that you specifically want a four-cylinder engine type, and that'll eliminate a lot of your mid and full-size SUVs from the search window. So you can use that trick too, and then it works the opposite way. If you are looking for a mid-size or full-size SUV, a lot of times if you eliminate the four-cylinder from your options and just select six-cylinder or V8, you'll be given mostly mid-size and full-size SUVs. So it's just a way to make your time more worth it when you're looking, and you're not spending hours and hours funneling through listings that you're just not interested in. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that tidbit of advice. Decided to make this video on the road today. So hope y'all have a great day. God bless, and have a great new year.